Expeditionary Force. He's the latest American that's going to be sent to outer space. And he's here right now. And here he comes in. A little bit of applause, please. I'm on a schedule here. You can, come on up and have a seat, please. Have a seat. We have some questions from some students from our scholarship program. Do you mind if I ask some questions?
What's his name?
Please and project out to the audience. First of all, yes, sir. May I have your name?
My name is Jose Jimenez. I am the chief astronaut.
That's a high line. I understand you're the chief astronaut of the Interplanetary Expeditionary Force?
Yes, I am. I am the chief astronaut of the expeditionary. My name is Jose Jimenez.
All right, before I get into the questions, I got one for you. I've been looking at your spacesuit here. Can you tell me a little something about your spacesuit?
Oh, it's very uncomfortable.
Can you tell me how much the spacesuits run in our government and my taxes?
This is a suit that cost about $8 million.
$8 million for this suit. Sounds a little extravagant to me.
Yeah, but you get a 2 pence.
You get 2 pair of pens?
Absolutely.
Okay, it's only $4 million apiece. All right.
4 million apiece.
That's good. Well, I've been noticing this here. Is this a crash helmet?
I hope not.
All right, Mr. Jimenez, can you tell me this student wants to know the physical qualities it takes to be an astronaut?
Well, you gotta hear a perfect. You gotta be able to see a perfect. And you gotta have 4 legs.
You gotta have 4 legs.
Yeah, you gotta have 4 legs. They were gonna send a poor little puppy. And they felt bad about sending the doggy up, so they're sending me up.
Okay, well, all right. So, Mr. Jimenez, this student wants to know what you thought of Gemini 7 and Apollo 11.
Oh, that was a much closer game than I thought. Yes.
All right. Closer game, but thank you. Hey, were you a participant at any of the rocket launchings at Cape Canaveral?
Yes, I was a participant. Where?
Okay, that's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll move on. What's the most important part about rocket travel?
The blast off. Oh, that's the best part.
The blast off.
Yes. You have a big blast off before, because you wouldn't get me in that thing without a big blast off.
Okay. Can you give me the procedure of takeoff? There, he's got to read it.
No, I think I died. My name is Jose.
No, I think you have to activate the double polarity indicator.
You're right.
Then you have to activate the decompression activator.
Yes.
And then you activate the magnetic polarizing system.
You do? Yes.
And then you got to hit the red button. And then you're really up there, right?
No, that only opens the front door.
Well, let's talk about the rockets themselves. Can we do that?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we talked about the rocket. You know, I had a big trouble with the rockets.
You had trouble with one of the rockets on one of your space flights?
Oh, yeah. She was from Radio City Music Hall.
No, not the rocket. Oh, okay, rockets. All right, back to the taxes. I know everybody here. We're going to be voting this year. So, tell me, do you realize this ship is costing the taxpayers at least $8 billion?
I didn't know. That's not my fault. I told them I would go tourist.
I appreciate that. You know, the early Gemini and Apollo flights, they landed in the Indian Ocean. They splashed down in the Indian Ocean. Then they came up with the other one that was reusable, and we would land either at Edwards or Florida, depending on where they were going, or depending on weather. Where will you be landing?
I will be landing in Arizona.
The state of Arizona?
The state of Arizona.
So you're convinced they will get you back to Earth?
I am convinced that they will get me back to Earth. How far into it, I am not convinced.
Well, surely they made a provision to break your fall.
Yeah, Arizona. But don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, I'll wait for that. All right, Mr. Jimenez, you should be commended for this undertaking.
Don't say undertaking.
This dangerous mission.
Don't say dangerous.
Okay, how about before you go? Don't even say go.
Don't say go.
Is there anything you would like to say to the people of the United States of America?
People of the United States of America, please don't let them do this to me. I'm gone.
Okay, thank you very much.
Flight director, you have to have the vest. You know how important that vest is.
I know how important it is. I can't find it. Where'd you put it?
I didn't put it anywhere. I think you put it somewhere.
Well, I
Did
can't find it.
you look in the ladies' room?
Which one?
I
We
don't
have a
know.
new one. We have an old one. Which one?
Which one are you using? You better go find the vest, or we can't do the mission without her.
All right, I'll be back. Don't start without me.
All right, we're waiting on you.
David, I'd like to thank you for that riveting interview that you did with our astronaut. And now I'm going to take you live to Mission Control on Apollo 13. As a matter of fact, here comes our astro nut right now, you know, and he's nuts for getting up in there, I'll tell you.
Well, our flight director apparently is having a problem.
He's still in the ladies' room.
He's still in the ladies' room.
Did you tell him which stall?
Maybe he's invested in it.
Maybe he
He's
stalled
real
it.
invested in.
Oh,
But while we're waiting on him, I forgot to ask one question about this spacesuit. Where do you guys pee?
It all depends.
Look, here's our flight director now.
Found it.
They forced me on that one. They forced me.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, now we're ready. Now we can start the mission.
Where's my cigarettes?
Where? Right here.
I think we all need one.
I'll let
Okay, this is very stressful. This is back in the. You guys smoke with your tail probably.
Not up here.
Gary, you need a lighter?
No, I'm good.
I'm
We're not
from
gonna
the
light it,
60s,
okay?
they look
For the
different.
sake of, emissions control, we're not gonna light it. Okay. Apollo 13, we have a couple of housekeeping procedures for you. We'd like you to roll right to 0 beer 30.
Roger that. Roll into beer 030. Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
if you could give your martini tanks a little stir.
Roger that.
Well, I hope you gave him a really good stir.
Wait, what'd you do?
Oh. Nothing. Hey,
You got a problem?
we got a problem here.
What did you do?
Nothing, just to stir the martini tank.
But wait, you're not supposed to stir it, it's supposed to be shaken. Houston, we got a problem here. We have a main booze undervolt. We got a lot of cluster activity here, Houston. And we got another master alarm switch.
Well,
Well,
everybody knows that martinis are supposed to be, shaken.
Shaken and not stirred.
I think he's gonna reconfigure the RGS and do something with the panic alarm.
I'm
The fire is lighting up.
Something with the, something
Gordon,
with the.
Jim, panic button.
And anyway, Recon, what is your
Get
data
rid of some
telling
of
you?
these red lights.
Recon's gonna tell us what his data is telling him.
The martini tank
All right,
is not
okay now.
reading at all. Tank 1 is at 700 PSI and falling.
That's good.
I don't know what's going on. I have no idea. It's got to be the instrumentation.
Oh, Houston, we got a wicked shimmy up here.
I say we let it burn.
Houston, we're venting something.
13, Houston.
Houston, we're venting something here. It's not on the outside, it's on the inside.
They're not listening, they're not hearing us. Oh.
It appears to be alcohol in the martini tanks, and we're getting,
Where are you venting from, Houston?
seems to be the martini tanks, and we're getting pretty happy right about now. Little lightheaded.
Roger that, 13. We're gonna go over some numbers here, you know, we're gonna try to get a manual to you, and come up with a plan. Okay.
Roger that, Houston.
You know the.
You know, we got all sorts of.
Yeah.
Hey, one at a time, people, one at a time. Listen up, man. We have a script to follow here. Come on now, alright? We've never lost an American, or an elf for that matter, in space, and we're sure so not gonna lose one on my watch.
I hope not.
Failure is not an option. So, Flight, what do you got?
The tanks are full of 100% proof alcohol.
Oh, wow.
And it's filling up the cabin. Let me
see
tell
that.
you, they're starting to feel the effects. Believe me, it's party time over there. Let me tell you.
All right.
Hey, don't worry, they can't fall down. Come on, they're floating in space.
That's good.
You know, so they're
But you
good.
know, we don't have much time though, because if we don't get that to Houston, they're not gonna be able to make the convention.
So let's look at this from a standpoint of status then. What do we got on the spacecraft that'll help them?
I don't know, what do you think? Like, you know, here, I think you gotta knock out the contents of.
Somebody got a light?
This is all we got to work with.
Okay.
Well, let me make a list. What the hell have we got there?
Well, I don't know, but I think we need to send up a manual.
You gonna send up a manual?
Houston, we can release a manual up here.
Okay, let me go. I got it.
I think you need a manual.
Let's get a manual.
Okay, I think we need to send up a manual. Go away,
All
Go away,
right,
manual.
head on up.
We need to know how to do alcohol properly.
That's a good manual. I see her run behind Corey at the bar. She knows what the hell she's doing.
Thank you. That's it.
Woo, good thing, 13, Houston here.
Pick the hell of a day, stop.
And now that we have the manual, we'll go over some items that we're gonna need.
Just a second here.
We gotta take it to the,
Just like at our floor, mission control has to have a drink.
Hey, I used to be indecisive, but now I don't know. So come on.
Well, I think we should start with,
What do you got, Nepal? What would you send
space
up there?
freshen, space freshen. Where's my
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
Pay attention, ERs. This is your stuff.
Do they have solo cups? To go cups? Is there solo to go?
I think you guys are partying too much up there.
Oh, I think they already got it.
Well,